Hello YouTube family, this is Akaya coming at you. I wanted to come at you guys today and show you how to wash your weave. I think I took my weave out probably like about a week ago, and at the time I did not feel like actually washing the weave at the time. So now I'm about to actually take time to just go ahead and wash the weave. The type of weave that I am washing today is synthetic hair, but you can do this also to your human hair. What I always do is just put it inside of a hefty bag once I wash it, before I wash it, just to kind of keep it, all by itself. And then once I wash it, I just lay it out on a regular towel, just kind of lay it out, let it dry. And then once it air dry, you can just put it back inside of the plastic hefty bag. So what I do also is I kind of label it so I can remember what type of hair that I'm using. So if I do try to use it again, I will know what type of hair it was. Or sometimes I just cut off like the little packaging and stick it inside of there also. What you're going to need today is you're going to need some shampoo. I like to use this pure Castille soap. You don't have to, but I just been using it because I really like it. It suds up really well, and I really like it for my hair also. So if you're trying to find a shampoo that does not dry your hair out, try the Castille soap. It's really good. And I'm natural, so sometimes like when you're shampooing your hair, you find out it can be drying, but the good thing about that soap is never drying. And then another good thing about it is it's got some really nice writing all across it, really inspirational and godly writing. It's kind of little, the writing, but it's really nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and just wet the weave a little bit. I'm going to just put just a little bit of that Dr.Bronner on it because it lathered up really good. And what you're going to do, you're going to just actually just wash it exactly like you would wash your own natural hair. You can put conditioning on it if you want to. It's really all up to you. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You can just use, again, whatever type of conditioner that you use for your regular hair. But if you want to go out and purchase some cheap kind, maybe from like the dollar store, that's usually what I do. You can do that also. And I just wash it, give it a nice little wash. See, just wash it like normal. And you see how that suds up, and it smells really good too. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just rinse it off. I use lukewarm water because that's what I use in my own hair. So that's why I'm using lukewarm water. So just stick with the lukewarm water. And what I'm going to do once I get all this rinsed out, I'm going to go ahead and show you what to do after that. So I'll be back at you guys. Bye. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm actually got finished washing the actual weave. And I'm going to go ahead and just get a towel and just dry it like normal, like you would do your own natural hair. Once you get it dry, because it just need to be kind of towel dry. It don't have to be like mega dry because you're going to just leave it sitting out anyway so it can get really dry. For my synthetic weaves, I always just go ahead and just dry them really good, and I just spray a little bit of my synthetic African Essence weave spray. I was telling you guys about that when I always show you how to take care of synthetic hair. And what I do is I just spray it on. And this is actually my Quick Weave Permanent that I told you guys about. See, it turns into like a wig. That's what the good thing is about doing it on a netted weaving cap. So if I wanted to just install this, it would be so easy. And if I wanted to be able to do the invisible part, that's what this weave is for. So I do have this as well as some extra weave that was for my part. Let me get it dry just a little bit and I'll come back at you guys, okay? Bye-bye. Okay, you guys, what I have done is I actually did dry it just a little bit more because you don't want it to be dripping wet because you don't want it to just be wet all over the place. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go ahead and just put this right on my little mannequin. Always purchase you a wig. I don't really know what you call this, but this is what I put my wigs on. Just like a little mannequin, a styrofoam mannequin. They're really cheap. You can purchase them at any beauty supply store. So what I do is I usually always have like a few pins. I put a pin here and I put a pin there. But I don't know where the rest of my pins are, so I'll just do it with just one. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and just hold it, and you're going to use your wig brush. This is the best type of brush to use when you have synthetic weaves, or even if you're brushing your own natural hair, because it just makes it really nice and soft, and it separates it really good, and it gets all your tangles out. So what you're going to do is just go ahead and just brush it like normal. And if this was human hair, I would do the same exact thing. But make sure you be careful because you don't want the tracks to come off that netted weave cap. Because if you try to do it too hard, the tracks will come off. So what I always do, just go ahead and just detangle this. And what I do is I just leave it out to dry. Once it dries, it's ready to be able to be worn just like normal. You do human hair like this also, but the only thing I would have did with the human hair is I would not have put the weave spray in it because there's no need. It just seems like when it's synthetic hair, sometimes when it get wet, it winds up getting tangled. So that African weave spray makes it untangled. So again, you guys, this is just me showing you how to reuse your weave. You just, again, wash it like normal. And I do have another video too on the recession collection. It's more pretty much showing you how to reuse your weave when you don't have flat irons and things like that. It's kind of like a back in the day one. But I will come up with another technique and show you my other technique that I use when I'm using flat irons to make it more nice and soft. But you guys, I hope everybody have a nice Thanksgiving. Thank you for tuning in. I'm actually about to go to my family house as we speak soon. I'm just kind of just chilling right now. So I figured since I just chilling, I can do some things that I'm supposed to be doing, and washing my weave was one of them. And I just want to show you guys you can reuse your weave. So everybody take care, be blessed, and I'll chat with you guys later. Bye. Okay, what I have done already is I actually did find my stray pins. It's best to go ahead and just put some stray pins right on the tracks, so you can just go ahead and have it hold it more better, so you're able to brush and comb it a little more. What I have done is these are my tracks actually from my invisible part. I have sprayed some African essence on it, and what I do is I just basically brush it out, and what I do again is I just lay it out on a towel. And I let it just air dry. And then once it air dries, I just use it, I put it inside of my hefty bag like normal. And I just put a label on it, my actual hefty bag, one of these little Ziploc bags. I want to make sure that I label it so I can remember what type of hair it is. So once I do use it again, I won't get it mixed up and thinking it's human hair, or just, I will know exactly what it is. And again, I'm just going to continue to brush each track. What you'll do, even if this was human hair, you just make sure you I'm not doing it like properly because I'm telling you guys how to do it, but you have a towel laid out so you can just go ahead and just lay the actual weave on top of the towel. And you want to make sure you lay it nice and neat because you don't want it to be all tangled up and stuff and balled all up. You want it to lay nice and neat. And what you can do if you want to, after you get finished washing it and stuff, and after it dry and stuff, you can roll it back up inside of a like the actual circle that it came, because you know how weave come just like this, and inside of a circle you can put a rubber band on it, or you could just put the weave in the bag. Once it's dry, it's fine. You can just be able to just lay it any kind of way, but you can't do that until it's dry. So again, I'm just going to keep on continue doing this, and then once I get finished, I'll just again put it inside a hefty bag, and that's pretty much it, and I'll reuse it again if I need to. So I just want to come at you guys and let you know you can reuse your weave. Everybody take care, and I'll chat with you later. Bye. I'm just going to place this to the actual mannequin's head with a clip. You can either again lay it on a towel, or you can just attach it to the actual mannequin head. You don't really have to use 2 stray pins. You could just really use 1. And I just put them nice and neat together. And then just attach it with the stray pins. And it's going to dry exactly like that. Once it's dry, it'll be ready to be packaged and put inside of the hefty bag.